Today we are going to be finishing our Paul Klee inspired landscapes. Paul Klee was born in Switzerland in 1879. His father was a German music teacher and his mother was a Swiss singer. As a child, Paul Klee played the violin and became inspired by visual art. He studied at the Academy of Fine Arts in Munich. He traveled all through Italy, as well as Paris, and was inspired by Cubism and the use of color. And he also started to experiment with color, and that defined his own style. When you get your artwork back today, the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that you finish your lines and your cityscape. Then you're going to trace it all with a black colored pencil. Next, you're going to find crayons at your desk and use a variety of different colors within all the smaller sections of your cityscape. Paul Klee was known for this particular style of breaking down very complex shapes into simplified forms like triangles, rectangles, squares. He used a variety of different colors in his paintings, and most of his paintings would be considered abstract, meaning that there's no for sure objects, animals, meanings within his artwork. They're purely based off of just plain lines, shapes, and colors. I'm using a variety of colors of crayon all within my cityscape today. Crayons are made out of wax, and in just a few minutes, when I start using paint on my cityscape, the wax from the crayon and the paint are going to create a wax resist, and you will be able to paint on top of them and your crayons will still show up, just as though if you were to take a crayon and put it in a bowl of water, the crayon would not melt or blend in with the water. They resist each other, just as they will on our painting today. When you are completely done within the small details of your cityscape using crayon, you will go over your artwork today using a variety of different paints. You will be receiving a cool color set of tempera cakes at your desk and a warm color set. Make sure that when you're painting today that you use plenty of water, and to wake up your paints you will gently swirl your brush around in a circle and use water from your water cup. If your paint is too dark, you can always just use water to blend out some of those colors like I am doing on the background. Please make sure to rinse your brush off before going into a different color. You can blend them on your paper, but do not blend them in the actual paint palette itself. Nobody wants messed up paint. You will also be receiving a warm color set, and you may use the warm color and cool colors within your cityscape today. If you wish to think about a color scheme, you can do that. If you want to use cool colors in your sky and warm colors within your cities, that would be a great idea. That's kind of the idea I was going for in my particular cityscape, but you can come up with or think of your own different color schemes for yours. Primary colors, secondary colors, monochromatic, cool, warm, anything that you can think of in your own cityscape. When you are done painting your cityscape, all of the little details and areas should be completely colored in with some form of color, and your messy mat and your artwork will go on the drying rack.